Hello. Oh, I'm not on the screen. Hi. Hello, everyone. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I am sorry for being. Oh, thank you for the sub. We piecing. Oh my god, I'm piecing it. I'm piecing it. Yeah, I'm sorry for being late for this chapter. Usually I have the sleeping schedule of an owl. I'm currently healthy with my sleeping schedule. That's like crazy. I know. That's like insane. So I was trying to stay up last night and I hit 10 p.m. Because for me, the chapter comes out at 1 a.m., right? So it hit 10 p.m. and I was like, fuck, I can't make it. I'm way too eep. I'm way too eep. I can't do this. So I just decided, sorry guys, I'm going to have to wait till the morning. It's your birthday? Oh my god, happy birthday. Many people born in May. My friend is also, it's her birthday today, which is crazy. But yeah, crazy sleep schedule, and the crazy sleep schedule is the fact that, that I'm sleeping normal. That's just actually insane, waking up normally. I'm not used to waking up when the sun's, like, rising. I'm used to waking up when the sun is setting. So crazy. Crazy times we live in, right? Happy Mother's Day for yesterday, thank you. Right. So, I've got a chapter to read. We have another break week after this chapter, do we not? I think I remember hearing that. Love the fluff, thank you. It's, autumn/winter in Australia. Nearly winter, just end of autumn, so I can finally rug up. I can rug up, yippee. Oh! I was watching Family Guy, sorry. Okay. Break week? Alright, so then I can, as always, take my time with the chapter review. That's so funny, because I said in my last video that, I'm going to be doing reviews per break weeks now, and now Oda's like, one chapter, one break. Okay, thanks. That'll do. Kizaru and Randall. I made a comparison between Kizaru and Randall from Monsters, Inc. What was my comparison? I don't even remember that. What the hell was my comparison? I can't even think in my head what I'm comparing there. Randall from Monsters, Inc., right? They were both sent to kill a 9-year-old girl. Oh, yeah, there is always a connection. To be fair, what was the little girl's name? Boo. She wasn't 9, but they were both sent to kill little girls. That's true. There's always a connection. Oh my god, did Oda write Monsters, Inc? Anyway, the child. Give me the child. All right. No, it was definitely the only Randall I know is from Monsters, Inc. because I'm attracted to Randall from Monsters, Inc. And I always find it funny. You know how we keep how we've talked about the Sanji tax? Sanji tax exists in my real life. In my real life. Why is this surprising that I think Randall from Monsters, Inc. is attractive? That is not shocking. That is not crazy. That is not controversial. Anyway, that's old news. The Sanji tax in my life is real because you know who voices Randall? Steve Buscemi. And who partly inspired Sanji's character? Take a wild guess. Take a swing in the dark. The Sanji tax is so real. It's so real, and it's part of my life. The Sanji tax. Anyway. Alright, let's start. Okay, so the last chapter ended with Gaban and Robin saying, I won't let them. Alright. Let's stop talking about this, let's begin. I don't have a crush on Steve Buscemi. Actually, I don't. Because that is a real life man. I mean, he seems nice. I don't know him personally. I'd say hi to him, you know, but he's a guy. Ever I look, I find Sanji. It's true. Anyway, sorry. Let's go. Let's start. Alright. Chapter 1148. Ronja. Onward to Yamato's Golden Harvest, blah blah blah. Onward to Hakumai to deliver Amigasa hat from Otama to Kawamatsu. Oh, OT and Page 1 are now with him. Oh, yeah. He's creating his own band of samurai. How did I not notice that? Because that's what Odin did. Odin got bitches, fucked, and made samurai. That's what Yamato's doing. So Yamato's doing the same thing. Yamato's getting bitches, Yamato's fucking, and Yamato's getting the samurai. He's quite literally following in Odin's footsteps. You know what the funniest thing is? People made fun of Yamato for that. For wanting to follow in Odin's footsteps. That's the funniest thing. No. I said, that Yamato was going to be the new, Beast Pirates captain. But making samurai is not something that I realized Yamato was doing. Like, having his own samurai troupe is not something I realized Yamato was doing. I thought it was more of a pirate thing than a samurai thing. I'm wrong. It's Yamato gathering up the remains of the Beast Pirates to create samurai. Kaido wanted Yamato to be the new the leader, oh my god, what was Odin called? Shogun, thank you. Shogun, yes, oh my god, brain fart. Kaido wanted Yamato to be the next Shogun for Wano, while Kaido stayed in charge of the Beast Pirates, and Yamato said, oh my god, fuck that. Now it's looking like Yamato might end up being a Shogun of a kind. But it is really funny that so many people were making fun of Yamato for following in Odin's footsteps. Like, oh my god, he's not going to be able to do that. And now look what's happening. He's quite literally continuing on Odin's will. And he is quite literally helping Wano as he travels around Wano and creating his own samurai troupe. Like, yeah, sounds about right to me. I'm so glad this is what's happening. Ulti and her disgusting bucket hat brother. I like Page 1. I just wish he didn't wear a bucket hat. Well, Odin was supposed to be Shogun, to be fair. Orochi just sunk his devious little slimy sneaky claws into Wano. Page 1's cute. Page 1 is just cute. Like, he is. He's just cute. I just wish he didn't have a fucking bucket hat. I just don't like bucket hats. I'm sorry. I have a bucket hat trauma because of how I had to grow up in my Australian high school, primary and high school, and we had to wear bucket hats. It was mandatory. If we wanted to go outside, we had to wear stupid bucket hats. I hated them. I felt like a loser. Everyone hated them. We all hated them. Oh, thank you for the sub. You know when someone has gone to, like, the school I have gone to because they will probably fucking hate bucket hats. Everyone I know from the schools that I grew up in, we all hate bucket hats because we were forced to wear them. And they look so stupid. They are so stupid. I'm sorry. I cannot stand bucket hats. Anyway, let's move on. We had to because Australia, sun, dangerous. sun danger, very important here. Anyway, sorry. Let's move on. Let's move on. I've talked too much. Also, Ulti's beautiful, by the way. She looks really beautiful. I really, really, really like Ulti. I think she's fun. Anyway, let's move on. Ronja, by the way, is the title of the chapter. Ah, my legs are moving on their own. Ronja, where are you going? You're gonna fall. Ronja. Is it Ronja or Ronja, by the way? Because I know the J in, like, Nordic can be a Y. So is it Ronja? It is Ronja. Okay, sorry, Ronja. I'm learning. Okay, my legs are moving on their own. Ronja, where are you going? You're gonna fall. Ronja. What's going on? It's weird, huh? But I'm fine, Ilva. Don't worry. I'll be just fine. I know it. It's no big deal. No big... Ronja! Oh my god. I really like her, though. Come back, Ronja. It's the underworld down there. The first one is all set up to plummet summers. Oh my god, they're literally making them walk the plank. Good! Patch it in so that all of Elbaf can hear the little twerp's voice. Now, if we don't hear your decision within 30 seconds, the first one of your kids gets pushed off. Police are coming! Oh my god, that's the Holy Knights. Hang on, I'll talk about how I'm thinking about this later. I've already got a thought. 30 seconds, the first one of your kids gets pushed off. Beardhill Yarrel, you need to give the orders to your school teacher. Tell her to light the school and the library on fire. It's so cruel, Chief Yarrel. That library holds the words of... I bit my tongue. That library holds the words of people across thousands of years of history. What do you mean? Obviously lives come first. The conditions ain't the real issue. This is a massive turning point for Elbaf. Will we bend the knee to them or not? You want to let our children die just to prove a point. Isn't there anyone else around there? You have to stop this preposterous game. You stay here, Chopper. What? We shouldn't fight without knowing for certain what their powers can do. But what are you gonna? I can't hold back the emotions that are running through me. Devil Robin incoming. Devilish Robin incoming. Why has Brooke been turned into a mummy? You're going to kill children? Are you literally insane? Are you literally insane? That's my girl. Oh my god. Literally insane. I love her. Even the worst, most vicious criminals across the world don't take children hostage. I'm trying to think of villains that have. Arlong technically did, just saying. Doffy did. Doffy killed infants, we know this. Kaido, yeah, Kaido did that. Does Big Mom count? I don't know if she does. Caesar Clown. Crocodile didn't. That's my goat. That's my goat, bare minimum. Yeah, he didn't take children hostage. Buggy didn't. That's my goat. Oh, that's beautiful. Did Enel do anything with, what was her name? Isa? The little girl from Skypiea? Enel didn't? I thought he, like, shot her or something. No? Helmeppo did. Helmeppo is a scoundrel. I don't think he ever interacted with her. Oh, I guess they stayed away from each other. Alright, Enel didn't. He's not my goat, but good for him. Rob Lucci didn't. Bonnie? Question mark? Does Bonnie not count for Rob Lucci? Bonnie? I don't think he held a Bonnie hostage, but he sure wanted to kill her. Kizaru did. Kizaru? Oh yeah, he did. Moria didn't. Alright, sorry, let's move on. Gihahaha, did I ask for the opinions of insects? Why you? Ooh, oh, she really let out the ooh, you know. Why you? Why I order? That's what Nami is riling up with right now. Why I order? Oops, sorry. Oh, two of these beautiful Viking women. Oh my god, I'll go too, Frankie. Thanks, you'll be a big help. We'll join the fight as well, split into two groups, one to fight the monsters and one to save the children. Take up your weapons, hurry to branch route 8. Get in your ships to branch 8 to branch 8. Also, if you do choose to burn the school and the library, you are forbidden from removing a single book from them. You see, what we want to burn down is your culture and your history. Cienfleur's Cruspedia. I don't know how to say that, but yeah. Yeah, he was deserving of that one. He was deserving of that one. Good, Robin, good. Just want to get rid of your culture and your history. Just want to book burn, you know? Just want to book burn Elbaf. Of course Robin's not going to stand by for that. Awesome. Robin! Oh, Robin's alright. Be careful, we still don't know what makes them tick. Yes, I'm aware of that. Sneak. Quantra Mano. I know you. I know you! You're Nico Rock. Clutch! Right, but he's not going to be dead, is he? Because they're like immortal. He's going to do the same thing Gunko does. And just regenerate. Oh, yucky! Sorry, I just turned the page. Yes, Robin, I heard cracking. Brook is... Speaking of cracking, Brook is cracking me up. And he's been mummified. They're immortal, you can't beat him. Yeah, and then he's cracking his bones. Trying not... Sanji in my head. Sorry, I'm remembering Wano. Can you hear me, Elbaf? You've got 20 seconds until the kid falls. The Sanji tax in my head. Crick, crack, crack. Damn it, he's a zombie too, huh? They keep calling them zombies. And in Wano, Chopper asked if Sanji was a zombie. There's, I'm connecting the dots. I'm connecting the dots. There's something happening here. Right. The Sanji tax is being paid. It's being paid. I'm noticing. Thriller Bark did also have zombies. This is true. Huh? Damn, he's a zombie too. Oh, Robin hug move. Oh, she's just throwing him down. Hey, what is this all about? Are you in love with me or something? Huh? She's just chucking him down. Oh, see ya! Surely that's her clone though, right? Because she can make two of them. What? You jumped off? You got a death wish? I'm down for love, but not a lover's a leap. Robin, what are you doing? Is she going down with him? I'm well aware that you're immortal and have thorn-based powers, but as long as I remove those invisible thorns, we can save the children. Oh, fuck. Oh, yeah? So you've deduced that knocking me down below will put the kids outside the range of my powers. You're a clever woman. Yeah, that's her. Yeah, that's her power. Now see... I want to say something foul. Now see if Zoro saw this, you know what he'd say. Summers! Oh my god, she's a woman! I'm sorry, I'll never get over that. I'm sorry that you're a clever woman line. She's a woman. I'm sorry, that still gets me bad. Well, why did you say that? Okay, we'll keep going. He's already dead. These are really, really, really good pages though. Zoro tags. Imagine getting tricked like that, loser. Ah, she disappeared. That conniving vixen set me up. That conniving vixen. That is a crazy thing to say. That conniving vixen. Robin, that was so cool. You were amazing. Even the knife can't cut through this. Now they've sent him down to Luffy and Loki. Unless he just thorns back up, which he probably can. Even the knife can't cut through this, so we can't undo these without deactivating that woman's powers. 10 seconds left. His voice. Oh, he just Mission Impossibled it. Time to speak up, Yarrow. Make sure he hears the kid's voice, Gunko. Say something. Chief Yarrow, what I want to say is... Ronja, I love this school. It's where my friends are. Run! That's my daughter, Ronja. I love the library too. We're coming to save you. Oh, Nami's face is also breaking. Oh, Nummies, oh my god. The books tell you about places all around the world. The teachers at school taught me this lesson. You mustn't cause trouble for other people. You mustn't do things that make them upset. If we lose the school and library in order to stop me from falling off the branch, that would be really sad and make everyone upset, so I think I should fall instead. Don't worry, Chief Yarrow, I'll be alright. Okay, hang on. Before I turn any pages, my head, I want to make predictions before I turn any pages. First of all, crying, Ronja's a real one. She's a real one. I love her. Second of all, they are about to fall into the underworld. I know who's in the underworld, right? You've got Hairyuden, and you've got Loki, and you've got Luffy, Zoro, and Sanji. There's Sanji tax. Because remember, Sanji, remember how he was saving Bonnie and how he could feel when like, oh my god, Bonnie's in danger? And this is a little girl going, yeah, I'm dying. I'm happy to die. I would not be surprised, listen, if he's the one that's going to jump out and grab her. However, I don't know yet. I don't know yet. But this is just, the Sanji tax has to be paid. Pell will save her. But no, Ronja's a real one. She's a real one. She's a real one. Oh, I'm a lucky girl. I bet everything will turn out fine. Oh my god, no. 2, 1. Angie set fire to the school. Chief Yarrow. Oh, sorry, old men fighting. Burn down the library. Yes, sir. Oh, this is awful. Gihahaha, I like that look on you, Nico Robin. Don't you dare. Run, Robin, do something. Dun 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 dun. Oh, he cut his fucking arm off. Wow, what? It's not coming back. It's not coming back. Oh, been a while, eh? Scopper Gaban. Oh, it's not the Sanji tax, but I'll happily pay the Gaban tax. Oh my goodness. Panties dropped. Panties dropped. That makes sense. So the next step of Haki is stopping of like this regeneration. That makes sense because Luffy couldn't like actually hurt the elders, remember? He couldn't actually do any damage to them. He could kind of just fling them out. Remember? That makes sense. This is the next step that he has to learn. How to do damage to an essential immortal enemy. And Gaban obviously has that power because he's chopped Sommer's arm off and Sommer's can't grow it back. I was trying to understand what Luffy would learn from Gaban, because clearly Luffy is going to learn something from Gaban. He's a Roger pirate, and when a Roger pirate enters the fray, Luffy tends to learn something. Crocus aside, so I was trying to figure out what is Luffy gonna get from Gaban, and I thought it was gonna be control of Gear 5, but I think that's something only Luffy can do. So control of probably Haki to the point that he can hurt essential immortal enemies makes sense because that was a roadblock in Egghead. He couldn't hurt anyone in Egghead or the elders in Egghead because they had some weird power. Hopefully it doesn't need 2 years this time. Yeah, hopefully not. The world will probably be gone to shit in 2 years time. But I wouldn't mind another time skip, I'm not gonna lie. I'd be on board. Advanced cock, yo. Oh, thank you for the subs. Also the possibility that if they cut where the tattoo is, they lose their ability. You think that was on his like forearm and not up further? Do we know where his tattoo is? Because we saw him kind of naked, didn't we? That could be true. Yeah, it is further up. I thought so. Yeah, no, that's not where his tattoo is. And he's got his elbow. Oh. Sorry, my roommate just screamed. She's so excited about One Piece. I'm kidding, she doesn't read it. Anyway, Gaban, first of all, Gaban is so hot, sexy, so hot, sexy, so hot, sexy. That's first thing I would like to elaborate. I'm loving these two old men. Because I'm going to be honest with you. Sommers is a horrible, horrible person. But... well, he's kind of an attractive old man. I'm not saying that he's good. I'm just saying that he's fun. He's fucked up, but he's a bit fun. I don't know. He's got energy, you know what I mean? Garp is hot. I just don't like him. I never said Garp was ugly. Garp is a hot old man. Also, Garp is better than Sommers. Like, I'm not delusional. I'm not delusional. I know that Sommers is an awful, horrible, terrible man. But, you know, it's just how it'd be. Gaban's hotter, though. Gaban is 10 million fucking times hotter. Sommers for sure. Also, I really, really, really like, oh, wait, hang on. So first of all, before we talk about what I want to talk about, Ronja, sorry. Peak. That's just, oh my god, that was such a scene. Like, I got choked up through that whole thing of her going, I love the school, my friends are there. Oh, just awful, this poor little girl. And Nami as well, hearing this and clearly being like conflicted and a little bit like horrified. Like, that's just, these are some, like, as always, Oda's expressions are just his strongest point. They always tend to be. His expressions are just, they're really something else, and they really convey so much. But yeah, so my theory, because I thought maybe it was going to happen this chapter, but my theory is if Ronja or anyone falls off that arrow, that whoever's down below, and we know who's down below, is going to save them. Because we know that those guys are down there. The Monster Trio plus Loki plus Haidurin and his crew are all down there. And again, Sanji literally saves girls and women. That's his whole thing. He's nice to women and girls. He will save them. Children as well, in general. He will save them. And the Stinkmen, right? And hearing a little girl cry, that sounds like something where Sanji would be like, I'm hearing a little girl crying and asking for help. I need to go see what's going on. Because Sanji's like that. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ronja falls and he's the one that jumps up to save her. Remember, Sanji can fucking fly. He can fly. Don't forget this. He can literally fly. So if anyone's gonna save the kids from plummeting to their doom in the underworld, Sanji makes sense to me. And also all three of them, to be honest, all of them could save. I think it'd be really cute if Loki was the one though catching them. Like, oh fuck, children are falling from the sky. Loki will skywalk. I feel like Luffy is going to free Loki. It's going to save the day and restore his image after Luffy frees him. No, I agree. I think that's what's going to happen. I think Loki is going to fight for Elbaf. Because I've always had the opinion that Loki actually loves Elbaf. He loves Elbaf, but he's been misconstrued. His character has been misconstrued. So everyone thinks he just wants to destroy Elbaf. And I don't think that's true. I don't think that's what he wants at all. But anyway, that's just my game theory that if Ronja does fall, all the fellas down below are going to be the ones saving them. Isn't Ronja too tall to be carried? No, because hello, they're strong. Sanji's very strong. He can definitely just, oh, you know what I mean? We didn't get tax this chapter. Remember, it's tax per arc, not chapter. But I can make it a Sanji tax. Anyway, whatever. Everything else aside, Robin was phenomenal. Just phenomenal this chapter. Yeah, Sanji did catch Girth earlier, actually. Robin was absolutely phenomenal this chapter. I love seeing this. And I was about to say, I really like the contrast between her and Summers, because Summers is thorns and she's literally flowers, petals. So Summers is quite literally the spiky, yucky antagonist, while Robin is the literal flower petals that actually wants to protect what she wants to protect. And I thought that was a really, really, really good, I guess metaphor, symbolism between the two. You know? Like, Summers is literally just all thorns. Just all thorns. Gaban and Summers knowing each other, which they definitely do. Old man Yowie incoming. Old man Yowie incoming. Here it comes. Here it comes. Foil, thank you. Yes, Robin and Summers are good foils with their powers. They really are. Toxic old man Yowie. Robin learning from Gaban on the spot. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see. Oops. But I also like seeing the way Robin thinks a lot, because I very much appreciate Robin going, no, I know I can't beat you. I know you're immortal, and I know I can't jump into a fight without knowing everything. Because again, she's not Luffy, and she's not Zoro, and she's not Sanji. That is not how she's going to fight. She's not just going to jump in. So I appreciate seeing her thought process as well as she moves to fight, which is something that I just like seeing the differences between these characters and their battle stance, you know what I mean? The arm that was cut. She's tactical, exactly. I'm not a Robin Hucky believer because I don't think Robin needs Hucky. I think Hucky is just something that everyone wants everyone to get, and I don't think everyone needs it. Like, if she gets it, okay, but I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going, oh yeah, Robin needs it. I don't think she does. I just think people want everyone to have Hucky because powerful, strong, you know what I mean? I don't think she needs it. But that's just me. Ronja will get Hucky. But yeah, this was a very, very, very action-packed chapter, but between, it's just evil, isn't it? Because between the culture of the giants and the children of the giants, both of those are the future, right? Both of those contribute to the future. Without the children, there'll be no future of the giants or the future of generations of the giants. Without the library, there will be no education for said children, and then also no future or no good future. Because again, education is important. That's the whole point of this. Sorry. Oh my god. So both of these options are basically removing of the future. One of them is incredibly gruesome and killing children, and the other one is destroying history and culture. Like, it's a horrible, 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 just a horrible conundrum. Because my immediate instinct is to save the children. That's my immediate instinct, but there's no other library like Elbaf out there. None. Right? Because Egghead got burnt down as well, and Egghead was also an island of pure knowledge, and that got totally destroyed. And very, very quickly, all places around One Piece's world, Blue Star is what it's called, that actually holds, like, history and holds education, are all being burnt down. All of them. That was kind of the point of Egghead. That the most futuristic island and the most advanced island within One Piece had to be destroyed. And now we have an island that is somewhat clinging to the past, but also educating of the future, for the future, and now that has to be destroyed too. And it's just horrendous. Like, we just keep seeing over and over and over again that the upcoming war is leaving. There's absolutely no one that can be spared for the upcoming war, whether it be children or history. Punk Records still holds everything, yes, but the island itself is gone. And that was Stella's, Vegapunk's whole thing. I always think about the panel of Stella looking at the island burning around him, and he's like crying. And he just says egghead ... because like this was his work, this was his life, this is what he was aspiring to want to do. Create an island and a world that was like Egghead, because he believed that this would be for the better for humanity. And then all his work from all those years of this island was just burnt to the ground. It was horrifying. It was just horrifying. Punk Records still has the info, yes, but this isn't the point. Like, right? Like, they don't know that Punk Records is still around. Or I guess only York does. My point is they are still burning everything they can to the ground if they can get their hands on it. So, everyone in One Piece who is attempting to at least, you know, educate of history and educate for the future, they are all being killed. Like, I don't know how safe Punk Records is going to be, because once Punk Records is discovered to still be up there, it's probably going to be targeted. Egghead and Elbaf are very connected. They're incredibly connected. This is why the Giants were part of Egghead in the past, in the flashback, not just for Dory and Broggy, when we found out the Giants were getting the books back from O'Hara. Like, it's no coincidence that there's a final war about to happen, and now all historical things or anything that, again, has forms of education are being destroyed. Because what did I say in my last review video? How are you going to make gears or cogs in a machine if those cogs can think for themselves, if those cogs can critically think? Remove education, you're removing critical thinking, you're creating perfect soldiers who will just say, sir, yes sir, whatever you want, sir. That's why they don't want these Giants to have this library. The Giants are already fighting back because of this library. Nope. Yeah, the mural burning would be horrifying. That's something I'm afraid of. But also, when it comes to Gaban and Sommer's fighting, I am interested to see the outcome of this. Because remember what happened in Sabodi? Rayleigh was there, but that didn't stop tragedies from happening. And don't get me wrong, Kuma at the end of the day wasn't actually trying to hurt anybody, but Rayleigh could only do so much because he was just one guy. And he was the one that was keeping Kizaru at bay. But even though he was keeping Kizaru at bay, the Straw Hats were still suffering off in the corner with the Pacifistas and with Sentomaru and then with Kuma. So I do believe Gaban can stop people, yes, but I think it's similar to Rayleigh. I think it's going to be similar to Rayleigh. Gaban's not Superman, right? I don't think Gaban will be Superman. I think Gaban is going to do what he can, but I don't know how much that will be in regards to the enemies that they're facing right now. The Admirals are stronger than the God Knights. We need to stop this. Izzy, sit in a corner. Sit in a corner. That's a ridiculous thing to say. I'm sorry. Go sit in the corner right now. It's just story-wise, narrative-wise, that is incorrect. They can't be narrative-wise. They just can't be. I'm sorry. That's a ridiculous thing to say. I'm sorry. Like, no. No, not at all. It's not power scaling. It's literally narrative. There's a reason the Holy Knights have been hidden from us until this point, while the Admirals are just bums. Bums that have been sitting around for a while. Like, I'm sorry, there's a reason that the Holy Knights have just been, or now been, introduced, because the Holy Knights are fucking terrifying. That's the point. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen with the Holy Knights, but I don't think it's going to be a fucking clean sweep. I know that much. Oh, so apparently they're immortal, but apparently Gaban is showing us otherwise. But again, I don't know what's going to be happening with Gaban. I don't know. How are you guys power scaling? Here's my argument. We don't even know everything Sommers can do. This is what pisses me off with this stuff. We don't know everything that Sommers can do. We don't know everything the Holy Knights can do. Why is it suddenly actually no, actually the Admirals are stronger? Bitch, we don't know shit about these guys. How have you come to this conclusion? We don't know everything Akainu can do. I do know that he's an Admiral and other ones are Holy Knights. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I'm sorry. It's so ridiculous. Like, it's ridiculous that Oda is creating these levels on purpose. He's introducing these specific characters on purpose. And people go, actually, I don't agree with that. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's about a narrative. What the fuck is the point of Oda's whole military to Holy Knight system if it's actually I think the Admirals? What's the point of the system then? What's the point of it? What is the point of the system then? Why would Oda introduce the Holy Knights at this point in time if they were not that big of a threat? Again, it's not power scaling. It's literally narrative. The Holy Knights would not have been introduced at this point were they not fucking horrifying. Like, they've been around. They've existed for a long time. It's not power scaling. It's not fucking power scaling. I don't give a shit about who can do what. I'm saying that narratively, what in the world is the point of introducing the Holy Knights if someone else can just fucking, you know, fuck them? I just don't understand the point. It's narrative. That is the point of narrative. It's the reason why the elders were introduced in Egghead. Luffy literally couldn't touch them. And then they are pretty much untouched Imu and Saturn aside. And then a new one enters the fray. We got a crumb of what they can do. And what they could do was fucking horrifying. Anyone who says they aren't horrifying, again, it's their numbers, their imaginary numbers. The elders are terrifying. Luffy couldn't touch him, right? They had to run from the elders. Now when it comes to the Holy Knights, I don't know what the Holy Knights can do. But I do know if they've been introduced at this point in time, that they are actually horrifying. Otherwise, you are just power scaling. For what? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I just think it's ridiculous to be like, oh, the Admirals are bigger than the Holy Knights. Narratively, that cannot make sense. It just cannot make sense. I'm sorry. It's a matter of reading comprehension. I'm sorry. It's a stupid thing to say. Unless you're trying to make up imaginary numbers, it's a stupid thing to say. The Holy Knights have been introduced here to be this powerful being. That's the point. That's the whole point. How are the rest of the Straw Hats supposed to fight the Holy Knights? Gee, I don't know. Maybe they're not supposed to. I don't know what's going to happen. The Straw Hats couldn't fight the Elders. They couldn't. They had to run. Remember that they had to run. That was a whole thing. They couldn't take out any of the Elders. They could hit them back, but they couldn't actually do anything against them. Right? That was the whole point. Now we've got the Holy Knights. Are we not thinking that maybe this is going to be the same thing to a point? They're lucky Gaban is here, but I don't know what they would do without Gaban, because I don't know what's going to happen. But we have seen that there are horrors in the world that the Straw Hats cannot face, especially not on their own. That was the point of the Elders. And now the Holy Knights are here, and the Holy Knights are clearly a different beast. They are clearly a different beast. That's the point. Again, that's why they've been introduced. It's narrative. This is writing 101. No, I don't think the Straw Hats are going to just be able to take out the Holy Knights, because this is a roadblock. The Holy Knights, there are multiples of them, by the way. There's not just 3 of them. So I just don't understand where these ideas and opinions come from when they're totally imaginary. And what I'm talking about is story beats, narrative beats that make more sense than your numbers. I just don't get it. We've been shown a crumb of the admirals. And we've been shown a crumb of the Holy Knights as well. We've seen an admiral lose a leg to another admiral. We've now seen a Holy Knight lose an arm, I suppose, to a fucking legendary pirate. A legendary pirate. No one could touch these guys until Gaban. So what? Like, what are we talking about? Remember, Gaban is fucking crazy. Gaban had Zoro sweating. Gaban's quite literally a legend. And he's the only one that we've seen who's actually managed to do some damage at this point in time. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen. In the same way that Rayleigh had Kizaru sweating. It's literally paralleling each other. The introduction of, yes, a powerful enemy, and the introduction of a powerful ally. It's the same as Subodhi. But I don't know what's going to happen in Elbaf because Subodhi ended in disaster. Disaster? Izzy, you're making it up! You are literally, do you not understand that you are making this up? This is why this is so frustrating to me. You have decided in your own head, these are my numbers. You don't know that. I just don't. You're making this up. This is what's weird to me. This is why I cannot get behind this stuff. I am gonna lose my voice because it's so frustrating. The reason I hate shit like this is because now people are gonna be like, oh, the Holy Knights are bums. The Holy Knights are bums. And it's so annoying because people said that about the Elders as well. They said, oh, the Elders are bums. And you know why that happened? Because people started fucking power scaling and they stopped looking at the narrative. And because they stopped looking at the narrative, suddenly the Elders stopped being scary. Now the Holy Knights are going to stop being scary to some people with this assumption. But they're not the Admirals. You're not saying that, but it's an implication. And that's the most annoying part. I need you to look at it narratively. The numbers are so... I'm sorry. Imaginary numbers, they are the most annoying thing ever. Ever. Because they ruin the story. I am yelling again. I just hate this. I hate this. I also physically cannot... I just cannot understand mentally looking at this and going, well, the Admirals are stronger. I don't get it. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I don't know what's going to happen in Elbaf, okay? I don't know. But the Holy Knights are so formidable due to how they've been introduced. That is the point. This is the reason for why they have been introduced at this point in time. They wouldn't be introduced at this point in time unless they were fucking horrifying. Just horrifying. And they clearly are. They clearly are insanely horrifying. Because again, they're fucking pinning Loki down. They're teleporting everywhere. They're kidnapping and killing children. They're trying to burn an island to the ground. Nothing anyone was doing was affecting them until a legend popped out. A legend popped out. Like, Gaban is... Right? Gaban is supposed to be crazy. Gaban's not your regular old man. He's not your regular old man. Like, this is essentially an attempted busticle being brought about by 3 people. 3 people. They're not trying to burn down all of Elbaf, no. But they are taking on an island of giants. Giants! 3 people! There's only 3 of them. 3 people can upend a whole culture. A whole education. A whole generation. And I'm supposed to look at this and go, my numbers. No! You're not supposed to do that. Like, it's just insane. It's a talking point because I need you to look at this story narratively. Like, otherwise you're gonna ruin the story for yourself. I'm sorry, it's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. I hate the imaginary numbers. I hate them. As always, you can enjoy them, but don't let them ruin the story for you. I just cannot stand it. I'm sorry, it drives me nuts. Like, those imaginary numbers are why people will look at Zoro and think he's not a human being. And it drives me crazy. A normal Busticle is not one admiral, it's a whole fleet of marines. What are you talking about? It's literally a whole fleet of marines. Every Busticle we've seen has been a whole fleet of marines. Tons. O'Hara was a fleet of marines. Egghead was a fleet of marines. Enies Lobby was a fleet of marines. The normal Busticle is not one admiral. It's a whole fleet. A whole fleet of people. This is 3 people. Yeah. 3 people only, and they're causing this damage. Because that's the power of the Holy Knights. They are this terrifying. They are just this terrifying. Right, 3 people are taking over an island of giants. Is that not the most horrifying thing? Is that not the most horrifying thing ever? That this small amount of numbers can, like, take this whole island out, probably. Oh, thank you for the gift subs, by the way. I'll not take the whole island out, but just destroy. Why am I getting tons of Sanji modes? Oh, because it did it one at a time, one at a time, one at a time. Awesome. They don't seem to be winning. Mate, they have all their children hostage. They have the children held hostage. Yes, they are currently on the winning side. Chief Yarrell caved and said burn the library. Yes, they are winning. They are literally cornering the giants. If Gaban were not here, yeah, it would be a different story. Her points, what? What's happened? Sorry? What have I missed? Sorry, I don't have any mods in chat. They definitely have the upper hand. They're causing damage because they're using the kids. Yeah, and again, that's what makes them horrifying. Sorry, I'll give the points back later. Anyway, I'm sorry. As you can see, it just ruffles my jimmies. It mainly ruffles my jimmies because I don't understand reading a chapter like this and imaginary numbering it. I just don't. I read this and went, wow, that's horrifying. I didn't even think about comparing this to anyone, any character power-wise. I just didn't even think to do that. Because I'm just going, wow, this is a fucking terrifying situation. Is that not the normal reaction that we should be having? Like, I just don't. My feathers have been ruffled. Enough. Enough. If I one more time, if I have to read another chapter and I get another, actually, I think this is more powerful than this, I'm going to kill you. I can't do it anymore. I can't. I compared it to Subodhi in terms of events, not in terms of power. I compared it to Subodhi in terms of Subodhi ended poorly. This might end poorly too. I don't know what's going on. That's why I compared it to Subodhi. Because we have a powerful ally and we have a powerful enemy. In fact, we have 3 powerful enemies. Multiple powerful enemies. Right? Also, Kizato's a bum. Kizato's a bum. A shoe can stop him. Kizato's a bum. A shoe can stop him. A shoe can stop him. Powerful wear. Just wear some shoes. Wear some shoes. Oh my god, who cares? Akainu. Kuzan lost his foot. Lost his whole leg. Kizaru stopped by a shoe. Akainu couldn't even stop Kuma from getting away. And he was chained. These bums, they're nothing to me. Nothing to me. Akainu couldn't even stop Ace without going nya 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 nya. That bum? Boo. Akainu lost against paperwork. Bum admirals to me. Bum admirals. Fujitora doesn't count in my heart because Fujitora got drafted. He doesn't want to be here. Kind of not being able to stop Kuma from getting away is actually really funny though. Like, how could he not stop that? Why couldn't he stop that? Kuma was like down and dying and he couldn't get him. He was like chained. It kind of had the upper hand and he couldn't stop him. Running away and can teleport, that's all it takes. Running and teleporting. Obviously, Akainu needed to go, your wife died for no reason, or whatever the hell. So Kuma turns around and goes, what did you say? Akainu has, mock haki, like talk haki. I think that's probably his power. Talk no jutsu. To run away is not to win. I disagree. If you're alive, I think you've won. His power is rage bait. Yeah. Speaking of, actually, because we're talking about the war that's going to be happening, right? And I said it in my chapter review, but when it comes to who the world government will recruit, because there's going to be a global war, right? Obviously, anyone Luffy saved, any islands Luffy saved, are going to side with Luffy, right? Majority of pirates are not going to fight for the world government. Why the fuck would they do that? So the Revs obviously are not going to side with the world government. So who in the world will fight for the world government? Holy Knights aside, but the Holy Knights alone do not make an army. It has to be the Marines. It has to be. And I am, because the Marines already work for the world government, right? And it's definitely making me hope that there's a lot of Marines that think about what's happening and either leave or stand up against what's going on. I would like to see that. I want to see Smoker going, hold on a minute, who am I fighting for here? I want Smoker to have a moment like that. Because Fujitora already had that moment when he turned against Green Bull and he was like, no, this is fucked. I am protecting slave owners and not slaves, right? And he went, I'm not doing this. I really need to see Smoker do that too. And I'm really, really hoping that there's infighting in the Marines, like insane infighting in the Marines. No, the 19 Kingdoms are not going to be helping the world gov, because most of them are fucking celestials now. Like, the kingdoms all moved. And a lot of islands under the world government were saved by Luffy. Well, not a lot, but a few. Like, the Giants are definitely not going to be on the world government side. Alabasta won't. Skypiea won't. Skypiea's going to be part of the war. Water 7 won't. Fishman Island won't. Fishman will be huge. Dressrosa won't. Wano won't. Germa for world government, probably. Makes sense. Zoe won't? Yep. No, Luffy has made friends along the way, and his friends are a ton of heavy hitters. Ton of heavy hitters. Like, the fishmen being on their side, the Giants as well, that's crazy work. That is actually crazy work. King as well. Lunarian, 100% King is not going to be on the side of the world government. Like, at all. Why would King ever side with that? The only pirate I can see siding with the world gov is Blackbeard, only because Blackbeard has an agenda. And Blackbeard doesn't really care who he fights for or who he fights under, I think, just so long as he gets power. Like, I don't think Blackbeard has... I think he has an agenda for himself. Doffy, I think if you told Doffy you can be a Celestial Dragon, he'd fight for the world government. Doffy just wants the perks. I think Doffy's similar. Remember, Doffy is a Celestial Dragon first. World government has the Seraphim. Yeah, and you know what Sanji can do? Stand there. Just throw Sanji in there. Dong, 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 dong. Gotcha. Bubblegun them. Just bubblegun them. Buggy runs the government. The tax must be paid. How will the war even matter? Because the fucking world government will have the Elders, the Holy Knights, and the Marines. And again, they are formidable. And Imu, I don't even know what Imu can do. For all we know, Imu can create just a fucking hellscape. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what Imu can do. I don't know. I'd like to see. But Imu is clearly terrifying. Like, there's power. There's a lot of power there. The Mother Flame as well, they have the ancient weapons. Yep. Like, it's not gonna be easy. It will not be a walk in the park. Because remember, Joy Boy, from what we can determine, gathered the world behind him the first time. That was 900 years ago, right? And they didn't win. They didn't win, which is horrifying to think. Because what kind of power can they possibly have within the world government that Joy Boy didn't win? If Joy Boy had not only the Gear 5 awakening, but also, like, the world essentially behind him. And he didn't win. Yeah, and the high-tech kingdom. The world government created a hole in the sea. I'm still not 100% sure on what's going to happen with Elbaf, obviously, but I'm still a little bit scared that they're sending the world-ending device to Elbaf. Because if the Elbaf giants don't side with the world government, wouldn't it be beneficial to the world government to just nuke the giants then? Would that not be the most beneficial thing to do? Because the giants are not going to be siding with the world government at all. It's clearly not going to happen unless they are obviously blackmailed into doing it. But no, there's not a cooldown on it. It just takes a long time to travel from point A to point B, I think is what we assumed. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. When it comes to Elbaf, to me, it can go either way. Because we've already seen Egghead burn to the ground. And I wouldn't be surprised if Elbaf also burns to the ground. And the only reason I'm thinking that is because I can see through the last stages of One Piece, as we are entering the final war, just more ruin. More ruin and more chaos, right? I really don't know what's going to happen with Elbaf. I can see Elbaf ending on a happy note, but I can also see Elbaf ending on a very rough note. Because remember what Gaban said to Luffy. If Elbaf is still here, like, by the time you're, like, set to go or something, come and find me. That is so ominous. That is incredibly ominous. And it is making me believe Elbaf is not going to have the happiest of endings. Because that is such a crazy thing to say. And even if it's like, if Elbaf is still here, what does that even mean if it is still here? Is it going to be in ruin? And then Gaban also said, if even Elbaf isn't safe, we're really reaching the end of times. Everything just feels it's pointing towards something horrible is going to happen with Elbaf. I would be very happy if it was saved by Loki, saved by Luffy. I'd love that. But it feels terrifying. Why can't they nuke every island like Lelucia? Because the first of all, the weapon takes a long time to travel. Again, that was something that I'm pretty sure we were told. Second of all, the world government doesn't want to destroy the world. They want to keep the status quo. Right? What's the point of being a ruler if you have nothing to rule? They don't want to Lelucia everyone. They just want to keep people in line. That's the point. Right? No more heavenly tributes. What makes the most sense is the world government wanting to take out the most dangerous of islands, i.e. Elbaf, i.e. Egghead, i.e. Alabasta, right? Probably even Skypiea, because Skypiea has some history on it. Syrup Village. Yeah, because if you have an empire, because the world government have an empire, why would you just want to destroy your own empire? They don't want to just kill everyone, they just want to kill who's a threat to them so they can keep the status quo solid and permanent. There's absolutely no point in having an empire if you have no one in that empire. Then you don't have an empire, do you? You have, I don't know, you have holes in the ground. Lelucia. Nuked. I do worry for Kamabaka as well because that's where the revs go. But I don't know if the world government know that. I don't know. I don't know where we're going after Elbaf. I don't think it's Laugh Tale. I don't think we're ready to go there yet. Because we still haven't found the fella in the with the burn scar. I'm not sure. I would love if we went back to Kamabaka. But I don't know where we're gonna go. Oh yeah, we've got Fuller Lead. Oda doesn't keep trolling that the series will end in 4 to 5 years. He's genuinely believing it. And then he goes, ah, fuck. Like, he's not trying to troll. He's going, all right, 4 or 5 years left. And then he keeps trying and he goes, oh, damn it. Like, he's just horrible at guessing. He's horrible at guessing and estimating how long it'll take. When it will be 2 years. What was it? One Piece was supposed to be like 4 years. Saber or Fred, we have Lodestar Island, the last island for the log poses. For the log poses, but remember, we need to find the last poneglyph, otherwise there's no point. There's no point. And we don't know where it is. No, I don't think Burn Scar Guy is working for the government. I highly doubt that. If anything, I've always had the belief that Burn Scar Man is a Roger pirate. I wouldn't be surprised if Burn Scar Guy is a Roger pirate. Or even a Rocks pirate. Just anything. The egg! The egg! Are we still debating if the egg is anything on Roger's ship? Because I'm still... Like, I'm guessing that the egg is just, art. I thought the egg was just ship decoration. I didn't think the egg was anything. Because Roger left the ship and the egg was there. The egg was dinner. Burnt Scar Man is the fishman from Roger's crew. Oh! Oh, fuck, are we stupid? Burnt Scar Guy might be one of Joy Boy's crew. Are we dumb? They're literally still around. They're fucking old. But they're still around. Is it shocking that it might be one of... Yes, 800 years old. Zunisha? Emmet? No, they're not too old to be alive. We've literally met 2 of them. What if... Guys, what are you talking about? What if the Burnt Scar guy is similar to... Imu's still here, right? What if the Burnt Scar guy is similar to Imu and the Holy Knights? What if he had the fucking eternal surgery done on him? This is not a crazy thing. Guys, an 800-year-old pirate is not the craziest thing in the world. Fuck, look at Brooke, he's a walking skeleton. Brooke is a walking skeleton. We've met Zunisha, a huge walking... I nearly said whale. Elephant, 800 years old. Emmet, robot, 800 years old. Who fucking knows how old the Celestial Elders are? Imu, who knows how old he is? There's literally an immortality fruit. Why is it shocking that it could be a Joy Boy pirate? I think that's highly possible that it's a Joy Boy pirate. Trying to set the world right. Trying to set the world right after what happened in the Great War the first time. The Joy Whale? No one's been confirmed to have the surgery, but we know it's a thing. How would we know that the eternal surgery is a thing unless it's happened before? How do we know otherwise? People in the One Piece world, someone has clearly gotten the eternal surgery before. The reason I don't think it's Toki is because Toki was by herself when she was found. Imu's got it. They split up and they just leave Toki to like die on Wano. I don't know, I just like that I'm like a Joy Boy pirate and you guys are like 800 years old and I'm like, yes, we've met 2 of them. An elephant and a robot. Who's to say there's not a third one? The remnants of Joy Boy exist in One Piece's world. They're there. One's a robot, one's cursed. And again, Luffy's crew literally has a walking skeleton. It's not insane that someone existed for 800 years. The reason I think now it is a Joy Boy pirate is because, again, the idea that there's a Joy Boy... Because the Joy Boy pirates are trying to set the world right. They are apologizing for what happened. Even Joy Boy himself has apologized for something. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a current Joy Boy pirate that's holding the last poneglyph to try and set the world right after what happened. Sabo has a burn scar. Can you imagine the prophecy? The prophecy. The egg was the friends we made along the way. Scrambled. Anyway, sorry, we went really off track. I gotta end it. It's been an hour. So yeah. Thank you, everyone. I appreciate it. Enough. No more talking. No more talking. But this is now MelonTeee theory. Guy with the burnt scar is a Joy Boy pirate. What if it's Rox? That would be funny. What if Rox didn't die? Right? That would be funny. Anyway, let me get my my box. Thank you, everyone. This was a really good chapter. The Robin scenes were really good. I'm really happy to see what Robin was up to. So I'm also excited to see what the hell is going to happen between Gaban and Summers. Really keen for that. Interesting that his arm isn't growing back. I do have to wonder if it's just delayed or if it's permanent when it comes to Summers' hand. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, thank you everyone. I appreciate it. And I will see you for my next editing session, whenever that will be. Until then, farewell. Bye bye. Bye 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 bye. Thank you for the subs. Thank you for talking. Stop power scaling in my comments.